gentle warmth to keep him in. Néria smiled and shook her head. I am fine, keep him warm instead. Then I held her gaze too long and felt again that buried wrong. I asked if she could feel it, hear the pressure under root and fear. Not as I did, she said to me, but yes, the place was hard to be. Agnir frowned beneath the pines. I feel no change in stone or line. So I told him soft and low what waited only miles below. A Selarian temple left alone had always chilled me to the bone. Since Blackmoon took me in its shade, that place had made my courage fade. Néria knew that emptied ground. She and Kale had searched around. They found only beasts and stone and old life scraped down to the bone. Then color warmed her quiet face. One night lilies filled the place. Angel lilies, pale and rare, had opened white in ruined air. Agnir looked at her and said, I thought that flower long was dead. Trees and all my blood forgot to breathe.
It was until my resonance arrived.
I raised my head before I saw the face that held my breath in awe. I knew that voice, that weight, that flame. My body knew before his name. He stood away but held me fast. Our eyes caught fire across the grass. He felt the heat I could not hide and kept the wolf contained inside. Néria touched Agnir's arm and led him clear of all that harm. It feels very hot all of a sudden, she said. Agnir answered calm and true, the temperature seems good to me. I bit my laugh before it grew. Then Purico slipped after them unseen. When we were left beneath the pines, I turned toward the waiting line. The distance shook, but still I smiled. The soft part of me went wild. I missed you so much, my wolf. That was all restraint could take. The held back wolf began to break. No step was slow, no breath was spared. He crossed the space as if he dared the world to take me back again, or set more road between us. Then his arms closed hard around my frame, and all my waiting found its name. He kissed me like the missing days had burned through blood and bone and haze. I held him back with both my hands. Blackmoon fell away like sand. No public name, no careful art, no safer shape could hold my heart. I knew the wolf, the man, the claim, and still I answered to the flame. We let our bodies speak till morn, where claw and breath and heat were sworn. I did not count how many times he marked and claimed past spoken lines. He claimed the bond his blood had known, not like a chain but like a throne. When I marked him back by looping right, it only fed the fire of night. Morning found us close and warm, wrapped inside his hidden den. He spoke of dreams that would not fade, of altar stone and vows half made. He saw my pendant in the dark and scale frost fangs. voice said the fracture came before. If Selarian made repair for what the fracture left in air, then Kale began before that fight. Néria felt the source was right. We left his den when